Howdy y'all, this is Daniel Nicholson with Nicholson Farms and welcome back to another video. Today we're not on the farm, we're down here in Denmark, South Carolina at my grandparents' place. And we're gonna be baling some hay today. So y'all hang out with us and check out what we get done. So like I said, we're on my grandparents' place, located about an hour and a half from Newberry, where our farm is. And we're gonna be baling some hay today. For those that don't know, my granddad passed away back in December, and he baled hay every year. He's where I got all my hay from every year. He has all the equipment to do it. Since he's not here to be able to do it for us now, it's our turn. So I got my dad on the tractor baling right now. Matthew's raking the hay, and I'm about to get in the truck and start picking some hay up. Matthew came down here about 4 days ago and cut all the hay for us, and we got down here about lunchtime today and started raking and started baling. So I'm gonna roll some footage of Matthew cutting, raking, and my dad baling, and then I'm gonna get in the truck. I'm waiting on my cousin to get here, and we're gonna start picking up some hay. Just kind of see how much we get. It's about a 10-acre field. Wasn't quite as thick as we was hoping, but we're gonna throw some nitrogen down when we're done and hope we get about 4 cuttings out of this field this year. But like I said, this is where we get our hay from, and this year we're learning how to do it ourselves. it's actually the next day now, but we finished up yesterday afternoon, and I didn't get a clip of what all we had on the trailer, but we ended up baling 80 square bales, and I kind of want to talk to you about how it went, and also plans for the future with doing our own hay, and kind of why we do square bales. Sorry, I don't have my little selfie stick holder for my camera holding it by my hand, so it might be a little bit shaky. But yesterday, like I said, we were able to bale 80 square bales. In all, I think we did all right for our first time. We had a little difficulty with the cutter and the rake at first, but we figured it out, got it going. And we actually borrowed a cutter from a family friend, and we appreciate him letting us borrow that. And we've got one that we've got to do some work to before we cut hay next time. But all the other equipment worked great. The old square baler worked good. It hasn't been used in, I think, 2 years now, so we're kind of impressed. We didn't have any breakdowns. It did get clogged once or twice, but that's fine. So in all, I think it went all right. I was hoping to get a little bit more hay, but the hay was a little thin. And I mentioned earlier in the video that we'll be putting some nitrogen down. We're going to be paying close attention to the weather, and we'll be throwing some granule nitrogen down before the next rain, just to get that grass growing again, so we can potentially get 3 or 4 cuttings off that field. In the past, my granddad was able to do that, so we'll kind of see how it goes, see how it grows. Hopefully the rain doesn't stop and the grass keeps growing. The reason we did square bales is, number one, we don't personally own a round baler. In the past, my granddad's used the friends to round bale a bunch of hay, and we just didn't want to go that route. We figured we'd just go ahead and square bale it since we have the equipment. And also with the goats and the horses, with moving them around like I'm doing right now, and if I'm able to actually keep moving them around through the winter, the square bales will do a whole lot better for us. I'm not putting as much hay out at one time. I'll make sure they clean it up before I move them again, and basically we're not stuck having to get them around that round bale that I put out there for 2 to 3 weeks, however long it takes them to eat it. So that's one reason. Main reason is we don't own a round baler. Maybe in the future, if we get some more hay land, that might be a possibility, but we'll just kind of see how it goes. And like I said, I want those animals to clean up that hay. I think there'll be a whole lot less waste by doing the square bales. It's going to be a little bit more manual labor. Pick up a 50-pound bale of hay and carry it to the goats, but that's just what we're going to have to do this year. We left all the hay down there at my grandparents' land. He's got a whole lot more barn space than we do here at the farm. So it's in a dry place. We're not going to have to worry about it getting wet and molding or anything like that. And when we get closer to winter, when we're going to have to start feeding some hay, we'll go ahead and bring that up here. I've got to work on clearing some barn space for that. So we got 80 bales. I'm happy with that. That's going to go a long way here. We're going to split it up with my cousin a little bit, and she'll have some hay for her horses. She has several goats too, so it'll go to help everybody out. I'm sure my granddad was smiling, knowing that we were doing that, but I imagine, knowing him, he was laughing at us the whole time with all the learning and trouble we're going through. So we really appreciate him acquiring that equipment over the years and teaching us the love for animals and agriculture. And basically, he's the reason I do what I do as far as agriculture. I grew up watching him be a farmer, and that's what I wanted to be. So with that being said, I think it was a success. We're going to keep doing it. It cuts down on the cost of buying hay, so we need to do it. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button, hit the notification bell, and leave us a comment and kind of tell us how y'all do hay. Whether y'all buy it, y'all bale round bales, square bales, what you prefer. Forest hay, ours is kind of a coastal and just weed mix, but it works fine for the horses and the goats. But like I said, I appreciate it, and we'll see y'all on the next one.